Yeah, I got you. And you know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. You know what they say, no good deed. I've been watching her house and her dogs and animals and all of her stuff and her garden and everything for over like a year now. Never touched nothing of her stuff, but always respected everything, treated the animals like God, like they are, of course. How do you not see God staring at you through the eyes of the dogs? Are you blind or what? How do you not see that? I don't know how they don't. I don't know. I don't know anything that they don't know. They do know nothing, pretty much. But what can you do? Try to teach them. Try to share it with them. I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here in the park. Kicks me out. She didn't like the truth. She didn't like the sight of her magic backfiring on her. Kelly she called the psych people, tried to get me hauled away on a petition to make me crazy. Like that's what her magic's been trying to do. Try to prevent me from speaking. That's why they put the shards of porcelain in the blueberries, trying to get me to cut my mouth up so I can't talk to you guys and tell you the truth about reality and divinity and how to heal up from this genocide and what to eat and what to eliminate from your diets and how to breathe properly so that you can have contact with the divine, so you can heal yourself up naturally and amplify your rainbow body, your electromagnetic field of energy around you, that your consciousness and your spirit float in and out of you through forward and backward in time simultaneously. Get in touch with that, get your mind and your heart synced up with your breath and in coherence and in harmony with all of nature and divinity and the plants and animals and the grass and the trees and the birds and the wind and the clouds. And stay in balance like that. Just stay in balance. Consider everything sacred and divine, because it very much is. And this evil witch does not like it. It's got me sitting out here in the park, locked me out. She called the psych people. They tried to come get me. They tried to send the psych team to come get me. Tried to put a petition in on me. Tried to trick me to come outside and talk to them. Like, no, thank you. And I know that your services are not needed. And I'll waive all the benefits. And then they finally, after sitting there for half an hour, wasting all this time during the 8-8 portal right now, this is what she wants to manifest. More distortion, dissonance, deranged, reptilian, damage, archonic, distorted little version of this illusion of this fake ass, false matrix light, little holographic version of Earth. It's all corrupt, and real Earth is still pristine and perfect. Mother Gaia is pristine and perfect, where the light is so soft and watery and light and omniscient and omnipotent and ever present, that there's no shadows on the real Gaia. There's no shadows because the light's so soft and watery and it's so everywhere. Just the ether's lit up, just like when the clouds surround you, like big black clouds surrounded Jay and I up in Winslow, up on the plateau, up on the mountaintop, like it always does. That big cloud, that God will come surround you up on a mountaintop or down in a jail cell. He likes hanging out in the extremes. They don't hang out in the middle part. It hangs out at the polarities, one side of the other. That's the God, the energy, the divine, conscious, creative, electromagnetic field of energy that is manifesting everything right now. You and me, and you are me, and I am you, and that's all there is. One love, one heart. And everything you do to somebody else, you're doing to yourself. Just know that, because everybody else is yourself. There is exactly another version of you, another manifestation of you. You are the manifestation of you. Pay attention to what the energy wants to do, because the energy is who you really are. Manifesting in this body and your ego is really that you think you are, but it's just your ego and just an illusion. It's a dream you're in, and this is really just the only thing that's real is the invisible, and this physical world is just an illusion. It's a bioholographical, crystallized precipitation of divine frequency vibration coming out of water and sacred geometry and love and divinity. Everything is a manifestation of God itself. There's nothing that isn't God. All you are is God. There's nothing about you that isn't God, but you're not God like you think you are, you silly trick. Yet there's nothing but God. The old paradox, the old spiritual paradox. And yeah, that's what you are. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. People don't think it be like it do, but it do. What's she gonna do? Eventually, after the psych people left and said and decided I wasn't so crazy as her. Then she called the cops a couple hours later, despite Scotty being there at the warrant for his arrest, and fucking she didn't even care about that. He's just collateral damage to her. She just left him for dead time and time again, like always. Walks all over him and everybody else. Told him what he's thinking. See, I tell Scotty's what Scotty thinks. Scotty don't think that. Scotty thinks this. I'm like, now she's telling you what you think, huh, Scotty? And there's a book for you right there on the table. Check it out. You get a minute. It might help you out. And he calls the cops on me, and the cops, I'm like, it's like, man, there ain't no problem here except for this psychopathic little black magic graveyard witch upset that the magic didn't work on me. It backfired, and now she wants to kick out the son, a true child of God, into the streets, and with his cat and his guitars, and with over a piece of glass that cracked because my spiritual team block the fucking shit she brought through. She did not acknowledge the part that she's bringing all the spirits through. Except for my friends, all my friends are with me all the time because they've always been with me because I've always been real. And that's why they recognize, that's why I can still be in contact with me because I've always been real and true, what you got to be in harmony with divinity and nature and the universe, the ether and everything, the quantum field. You got access to all the time, the whole timeline. If you just it's all right now. It's got to be here now. If you're in the past, you ain't here, and you ain't going nowhere in the future. If you ain't here, you got to be here now. If you're going to create your future, and because the future's right now, it's right. The future's right now. The future, it's right now, right now. So you got to be here now. You see, you got to be here right now, or else you're not gonna have much luck creating your future that you want. You're just gonna keep creating the same old repeat patterns of this perceptual prison of the five senses that these archonic distortion has all of humanity locked up in tight, very tightly. It's self-perpetuating. What you perceive to be true to you is the frequency band of possibilities that you're limiting yourself to. So use your imagination. And, don't limit yourself, because you're all that. It's all you. You're in everything. You're in every bit of it. You go anywhere on the timeline, any place. It's all inside. It's all right here in your breath, in your consciousness. It's going through up your spine and down your chakras 12 times every minute. It's your divine, conscious, Holy Spirit of electromagnetic energy that is you, God. Love you, God. It's all you are is God. Everyone. You can't keep it if you don't give it away, because of course you can't keep it. And everyone you give anything to is you. Of course you can't. You get the only way to keep it. You can give it away because you're giving it. Everybody you give anything to is you, and it's going to come back from you, despite who, on what side of the pond you're on. It's all you. So whatever you do to somebody else, you're doing to you. You punch somebody in the face, same thing as punching yourself in the face. You steal from somebody else, break somebody else's shit, same as stealing and breaking your own shit. It's all you. It's all you. It all comes back. It's perfectly balanced out, if it takes 26,000 years, which just happens to be where we're at now in the middle of the precession of the equinoxes. Once every 26,000 years, well, shit's going to get balanced out, period. The scales are going to be set. It's solid on foundation. And all the dark corruption, genocide, hypocrisy, sick monsters, every single thing comes to the surface, is exposed to the light. The light shines down on the truth and reveals all the deception and lies. That's why you're going to see everything. And you guys are all waking up so fast. It's unbelievable. So incredibly thrilled about everybody's consciousness and connection to their heart again. And that is really, really beautiful, beautiful things coming. It's already done deal. We just got to get through the wavy gravy part of the we got to get back to the Om. Hey, but the planet's going through the precession of the equinox ain't no joke, man. We're getting these cosmic rays, cosmic frequencies from the source creator center of the whole creation, holographic, wherever it really is. But needless to say, what is for fact is we are receiving them loud and clear, as you can all feel, if you can feel anything. And the rest of you will be soon if you get off the sugar and stop entertaining your delusional thoughts and identifying with them and choose to identify with your higher self, God, you know, because that's what everything is. The air is nothing but conscious, creative energy of God, and it's all conscious, it's all God. Everything's conscious except for the people on this planet who think they're conscious. That's mostly in America, right. The sun's been turning green on me the last couple of days. I was looking at, hey, the sun's turning green, and like for real, like the frequency of the heart chakra and shit. A bluish green, actually, a little aqua green, but needless to say, it's a lot closer to the real color. It vibrates in the frequency of love. And yeah, she called the cops on me, and I told the cops, I was all, hey, your services aren't needed here either. I told him, hey, I do not consent. No, I'm not going anywhere with you guys. I ain't doing, there's nothing wrong with me, and I'm a sovereign being right here, one with the God, the creator, who's manifesting me and who's got permission. The only contract I'm under is with God, who's manifesting me and who I get permission to live through me and speak through me. And I just follow the energy, the direction it's trying to go, since that's who is really in control, not your ego like you think it is, you little fucking haggard-ass witch. Just because I'm the bastard child of 3 rapist Hell's Angels, this old fucking witch has been trying to get me. She's a haggard old Hell's Angels witch in this lifetime and the last lifetime. Kelly is. She's the one that fed my mom up as bait to the, as an offering to the fellas up in the bar in the Bay Area, some biker bar back in '73, and just gave my mom up as like an offering. Goes out to the band to smoke a joint with them, and they had their way with her. And whatever, but she get pregnant with me, and that witch found, of course, befriended my mom, and too wanted to find out if she's going to try to press charges or some shit, which of course my mom would never do. We're cut from a different cloth than these other fucking Kelly Cordes and all these other fucking rat pink bastards who got the nerve to slander me and call me a rat or call me a fucking rapist or call me a chomo or whatever the fuck you want to call me. And I ain't never hurt and harmed nobody in this whole world, this whole lifetime yet. You sure tempting a motherfucker, I'll tell you that. About God, just let God handle everything, because God handles everything in divine time. Believe that. Everything is balanced out perfectly. In yin yang, the scales are met. There ain't nothing you get for free, and you ain't getting nothing for free, and you ain't getting over on nothing. And you ain't got no privacy. Your thoughts are not yours, and they ain't even private. And once you're conscious, there's only one thing: consciousness. It's a divine entity that's creating all of this. It's God, my God, my Father, who I'm here to represent and change the world with inside of me, whose consciousness, her consciousness right now, our divine Cali, back to destroy this fucking system, tearing this shit down. The legal system, corrupt ass fucking reptilians, the justice system, fake ass fiat currency, little fucking funny money system. We ain't gonna need a health system as soon as we teach the children how to breathe properly, and everybody just heal up naturally as you do when you breathe properly and amplify your electromagnetic rainbow body. And then you heal and you open up your pathways, your meridians, and all your chakras so that the energy can flow freely through you and heal you up all naturally, which with nice, calm, peaceful, loving, blissful, content breath of yourself. It's good. Best thing you can do is love yourself and figure out who you are. And go inside and find out. And you'll be infinitely loved and blessed for it. That's what you're here to do. Experience and follow your passion and bliss, and with your talents and gifts that you've been blessed with. And everything is a gift and a blessing. It's all divinely orchestrated. It's all divine, sacred manifestation of itself. Love is to itself. Love satisfies itself. Love taketh not but from itself, and gives not but of itself. Love. Khalil Gibran on love. Love you all. I am you. You are me. All you can do is love each other. And the only way we're going to kill the standing wave of hate and fear and anger and this fucking stupid ass war shit, well, besides just enough of us just perceiving the world to be a peaceful, loving planet with no war, no nothing, an all-conscious planet. And as soon as enough people just perceive that, you'll turn on your idiot box in the morning, and there won't be no more wars on TV tomorrow. There won't be no more mass killings. The kids incarnating now with their consciousness intact don't have the war DNA in their genes. They don't have the war in them. They're conscious. They know who they are, just like the dogs and the plants and the rocks and the cats and everything, but fucking my stupid friends, or my supposed friends, who I've never done anything to except for love and share the truth with, who I thought was sharing and learning and experiencing this divine, magnificent, insanely incredible, so magnificently beautiful and gorgeous and full, just filled, full, completely fucking aware, conscious fucking creation is so magnificent you can't even begin to find it. I can't find a word for any of it. So beyond profound and amazing once you realize and acknowledge it. And then if you acknowledge it, you might as well give it a try, because you acknowledge it. You check it out. It'll respond kindly, continuously, repeatedly, uninterruptedly, endlessly, as long as you're breathing consciously and putting in your spiritual work, which that's what that is. The air is nothing but spirit. The air. You get higher than a kite off that, man. Just a couple good breaths, breathe properly. That prana, that Holy Spirit, that gets you higher, high, nigga pie, high, awake, alive, energy. Don't need food. You just need to breathe and get some sun in your eyes in the morning. Look right into the sun in the morning, early morning sun, before it gets up past 30 degrees in the sky. A lot softer, a lot wiser, a lot more present and open for you to travel, experiment, dream, feel, imagine, whatever you want to be and see and perceive and manifest for humanity. That's what you're here for. You're trying to manifest for yourself or manifest money. You're just a silly, silly, silly little trick. Dicks are for tricks. Chicks, trick. Don't be silly like that. If you just wake up the energy inside of you, you are one with God, with the whole universe flowing through you with every breath you take, and everything you need is already yours. And once you realize that, and you stop thinking about what everybody's thinking about and think about what God would be thinking about or what Jesus would be thinking about, then you'd have the same powers as Jesus. The same. You got the same. Once you drop the ego, like Jesus was just all divine, no ego, no self, just self, not selves, not little self. And once you realize you serve others and do service work, the ego is not attached to it, and you realize what true happiness and love and service is about. It's about consuming these tensions, pressure and the tension, your own, and the pressure and tension of the energy around you, but you're all connected. And you consume the tensions, transmute the energy, the pressure and the tension of the polarities, bouncing between the energy, the divine energy, bounce between the polarities of the magnetic field. That's God. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. It's just the pulsation, the whole pulsation of life, the pulsation of the energy, between the polarities, that energy. Boom, 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 boom. Breathe, and you breathe properly, in time with your heart and mind, in sync, coherence. You can't breathe just properly. Sometimes I'll do these little micro. You don't even, not even want to be able to notice them if I do them some micro. That's just way exaggerated right now. But I'm just saying, because every little push, pressure, that's said pressure, if you time it just right against the pressure of the pressure, so that the pressure balances, evens out, and opens up all your pathways to where you stop feeling the boom boom of your heart, the palpitation of your vortex. And your heart's a vortex. It's not a pump. It's not a pump. It's a vortex. It's a living, conscious, divine, creative as fuck vortex, powerful as anything. I'll get out. And it'll amplify your magnetic field, your energy, your rainbow body all around you, and it'll glow. Unlike some people's, which is getting darker and darker. But man, we gotta teach. We gotta teach children these things and teach everybody these things so they can heal up. That's all. You'll heal up. You'll just heal right up. You'll heal right up. If you open up your pathways so that divine conscious energy that's manifesting you can flow freely through you, and if you pay attention to the energy and what it's trying to do and where it's trying to go, because that's what it manifested you for. It's manifesting you right now, like it's manifesting everything in real time right now, and the only time that there is divine time, the only time anything can be created right now, the energy flowing in them trees and that grass and you and the birds and the bees and the air and the clouds is all the same exact divine conscious creative energy. It's pulsating everything between the polarities. That polarity, pulsation, the systolic and the diastolic, pressure and the tension. Pressure and the tension. You can relieve that pressure and the tension if you just breathe properly into the pressure so that it balances the pressure out. Your pressure breathing in and to the energy going down the chakras and up your spine. If you pay attention to the energy, how it's going, get used to feeling, get real still and quiet, and so you can feel the subtlest shifts in the energy in your body and around your body going in and out of you at the same time, simultaneously, forward, backward in time. You begin to feel that and pay attention to that. and you realize, and so don't block it up, because the energy always wants to take the path of least resistance. And if you block it up in the energy bodies, and it results in a blockage in your physical bodies, which is why all disease is just blockage in your energy bodies, physical bodies. You avoid it all just by breathing properly and staying in harmony with nature and your true nature of divinity, and acknowledging the sacredness and divinity in everything, and so that you don't have to believe in nothing. You can just get uninterrupted feedback about how you're doing spiritually, if you're doing anything spiritually to grow or to better yourself for the betterment of the collective whole of humanity that you're here to serve, not yourself, you stupid little hollow fucking trick, you little hollow clown. Man, I try to forgive you, man. It's hard, man. When I've done nothing but give you 119 fucking tries to forgive you and love you and show you love, and still wasting all this energy trying to save your soul. And I don't even know if it's redeemable anymore at all after what you've done and what you continue to do. Come over and distort my 8-8 portal. I'm sitting here manifesting universes that ain't never been experienced or felt before. And you want to come over here and manifest some little graveyard witch shit? Fucking shit. Little stink eye, pink eye, return of the fly, and you little mosquito, gnat, little fucking fly. You'll be a fly in the next life, by the way. Maybe a bunch of lifetimes until you're even grateful for how short, shitty little life you got. You fucking be grateful for that, and then you might figure something out, how to be grateful for something. So you're going to have to figure out when you're a fly real quick. Tell you that. But I ain't never killed nothing. But I always try to free them all. I see you go psychopath on them and send them all my way when you're not around. After just watching all your stuff, protecting you, everybody, looking out for it, and no consideration, no appreciation for none of that. And a narcissist doesn't appreciate nothing. As soon as you take their control from them, as soon as I didn't need her spiritual advice anymore, and I found out that she's just a hack, and I got an inside line on it, and then it shows you everything that they've been lying and deceiving and tricking and vibing, and then you can feel their energy, like everything's off. And you just know, man, why are you gonna do that to yourself on a day like today? If you weren't possessed by the demons, if you weren't intentionally trying to drive me crazy, putting these little spells on me to worry about what I look like on this silly little thingy-majing, or what I sound like, or try to cut my mouth all up so I can't talk, and try to put your psycho magic and your love magic and your beauty magic, your jar magic, your earth magic, and you're buried in the aloe vera that I use to heal my eyes and people, my friends and animals, your own animals. If you ain't a psychopathic, possessed, demon-filled parasite eating your brain, I don't know what is. I have something for lunch. How about some beets? How about a smoothie? There's a good beet smoothie. There's some spinach in the refrigerator. Some spinach and beets and oranges and bananas and strawberries and blueberries. Watch out for the blueberries. There's some witch has been putting little ceramic, little triangle shards of sharpness in there to cut your face all up. That's what she's been doing to me. And then come over acting like you're the victim. You're the creator of all this. I told you I didn't want to be part of your creation that you're creating. I told you I wasn't a co-creator in what you're creating. I wasn't going to lie to Justin. I wasn't going to hold no secrets. And then I just asked her, yeah, psychopath. Wait till I tell you what she did about the money thing. When I told her about the check I got for fucking being molested as a little child in the foster homes, when they kidnapped me and my sister from my mom, when they almost killed my mom right in front of me and my sister, the Tempe police, over a couple dime bags of weed, just because they're narcs dressed up as hippies, and gave my mom a sad story and preyed on her kind heart, and she just wanted to help him make him feel better, and bought him a drink and got him some weed. Next thing you know, they're kicking in the hotel door, and because her friend Star didn't put the tray down fast enough, they went to commencing to trying to kill my mom in front of us. Man, I was like 5 and my sister was like 3, naked in the bathtub. I couldn't help either one of them, and I was just helpless. And they took us away and all that shit. Anyway, I get this check for a couple $1,000s, and I try to tell Kelly, man, I don't know what about this check I got, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I just gotta, because it might mess up my social security or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know I've got a couple plans. I'd like to do a couple things, but I'm just not sure if I can cash it. And she's all, oh good, I need a loan. Well, good, I need a loan. I was like, you didn't even hear what I just said? And all she said, good, I need a loan. I'm like, you didn't hear what I just said? Now, what, is that a no? And I'm like, I didn't even reply to fucking ignorance, man. Then she asked me for a loan again and again without even saying what it's for or how much it's for or when's it due or nothing. Not one detail. She asked me for a loan, but not one detail. I'm gonna need a loan. Just trying to manipulate the number out of me or something, you know, because I'm real generous and loving and kind like that. And but it's all. And I give her a couple $1,000s and she ain't paid me back. She got the money back from that. She could have had the money herself if she wasn't lurking the fucking company. She could have had a deposit back from the utility company, but she didn't want to you cut the utilities because she's too busy cutting the copper pipes out of the fucking place. Psychopath. Man, fucking psycho. And kick me out. Kick me out. And start grabbing my shit as soon as I'm out the door. As soon as I lock the door, grab my shit. I'm going back and get my shit right now. I can't just leave. I should just leave it all behind, cut the tie completely right now. But I'm stubborn like that sometimes. I'm just going to listen to God for a few minutes and see what God says right there behind me. What's up, God? Blowing blue too today. That is blowing blue again today. Like, you see, it's just pulsating in and out like that. That's, and God's been look at this. God's just pulsating right on. That's my spirit. Tell me, tell me I ain't got a lot of spirit protection God behind me. Look at that. How much powerful that sun is back. That sun is powerful back there, man. Man, God, I love you, God. Look at that. God, you are something else. Look at those angels. Look at the angels glowing. Man, God, you're something. I love you, Father. I love you, Holy Spirit. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Did you see that response? Yeah, I love you guys too. Get out of here. Bye.